I want to clear the air a bit because there are some sneaky words in finance that a lot of us think are the same, but are actually completely different things. And if you don't understand this difference, you could be handling your money the wrong way without even realizing it. So stick around till the end because this might genuinely be one of the most useful finance videos you'll watch. Let's get into it. A lot of us think budgeting and expense tracking are the same thing, but they're really not. One helps you plan your money before you spend it, and the other shows you where your money already went. And honestly, understanding this difference can completely change the way you handle money. Let's hear from Mike.
So, to kick us off real strong, expense tracking is reactive, while budgeting is proactive. Let me explain what I mean. Expense tracking often looks like going back into your bank account every once in a while to reflect on the purchases you've made after you've already made them, and maybe lumping them all into certain logical categories so you can see how much you've spent in that category. It's a great way to see where your money has gone over time. If you've been expense tracking, you're probably pretty familiar with the, I had $1,000 in checking at the start of this week, and now I only have $300 type situation. In that kind of scenario, you go back to your bank account and try to figure out how you got there. There's not much of a plan for your money or how it will be spent. You just end most months realizing about 30 days too late how much you really ate out, and saying for the fourth month in a row, oh, well, I'll just do less Amazon shopping next month. Funny how that seems to go. Budgeting, on the other hand, is deciding before you even spend a dime what each dollar you have is going to do. For example, you put a certain amount of dollars in a category for rent. Give your family $500 to spend on groceries that month. Let yourself have $50 just for fun. Set aside $80 for future car repairs. You get it.
Budgeting gives you more control and clarity about your money because you can see how the month will go right from the start. Of course, no plan ever goes perfectly, so you'll have to move some dollars around here and there, but you'll know it's time to reel it in on the eating out when you see you only have $10 left for eating out. So by now you should know if you've just been expense tracking this whole time and not budgeting. To see if you get it, it's March 1st, and after Jessica calculated the fact that she spent $200 eating out in February, she writes down February eating out $200. Is she expense tracking or budgeting? Drop your answer in the comments so I know that you get it. So how do you start budgeting and actually stick to it? First, if you've been expense tracking for a while, use your spending history to determine comfortable dollar amounts for each category in your budget. Decide at the start of the month how much you'll give yourself for groceries or car fuel, clothes, or even meals on the go. But remember that you should only budget money you have. Secondly, you have to consult the budget before making a purchase. If your budget says you don't have enough money in your home improvement fund to buy something you need for the house, you have two options. One, you can listen to your budget and say, okay, I guess we'll have to buy this next month. Or two, you can look at your budget, see what other categories might have some extra money in it that you won't need that month, and move it over to your home improvement category so you can buy it this month. Just know that you'll have less money to spend in the category you borrowed money from. And here's the big kicker. You'll know you fully transitioned from just expense tracking to budgeting when you use your budget to tell your money what to do, instead of using it to tell yourself what your money already did. Does that make any sense? I hope it does. So to sum it up, the first step is to budget to zero. Give every dollar in your bank account a job it's going to do, whether it's buying groceries, paying rent, or crushing your student loans. Secondly, look to your budget before you spend. It will tell you whether you're able to purchase that thing right now, or if you might want to wait till later. Third, if there isn't enough money in a category to buy the things you want, decide which category in the budget you're going to borrow that money from before you spend it. As you keep following your plans and seeing that progress, this will be the fuel to help you keep reaching your goals.